and my name is Brunel. If you are not, then you already know my name. So welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. Another day, another makeup release from Makeup Revolution. This time it is one of those, you know, the glass skin. Nothing I've really gotten interested in because I am gifted enough to have been given it naturally. Not that I always want it anyway. I have extremely oily skin, so the glass kind of look has never been anything that I would ever go for because let's face it, when you're extremely oily, the last thing you need to be doing is using kind of a dewy, shiny stuff all the time. For me anyway, it just won't last. It's just no. It's a no. But out of the collection, I got a couple of items. The others I obviously didn't get because of my skin type, and they'll be no use to me at all. But the lip gloss, anybody can use it. Any eyeshadow palette, so can anyone. So in the collection, just so if you're interested and you've got that kind of skin and that's the kind of look you want to go for, you just want to test it out to see what it's like, but you want it at an affordable price. I'm eating my hair here. Whatever. I found an old pair of tights and I just put it and yeah, but never mind. In a collection, so I can carry on. You have got Glass Liquid Skin Illuminating a Primer, £8. You have got, what else? Glass Skin Primer Ultimate Dewy Finish. Nightmare for someone like me who's got extremely oily skin, and that's £10. Okay, the prices are creeping up, Makeup, you know, Revolution Beauty people. You've got an eyeshadow palette, which I've got, which is the Glass Mirror shadow palette. It's £10, which has got a combination of blues and some pinks in there and some neutrals. There was no use. That one just didn't do anything for me. And then I've got this eyeshadow palette here, which is the Glass Black Ice eyeshadow. And then you've also got a couple of highlighters. They're £8 each. But for me, kind of texturized skin, uneven, not uneven skin tone, but uneven skin, it's just having highlighters most of the time is a no. Liquid works better for me. And then you've also got obviously the lip gloss, and actually they've got 3 different highlighters as well in a little pan. £8 each. The lip gloss is £5. And then you've also got 2 other items. Glass Glow Fix Dewy Fixing Spray, £8, sorry. And then the Glass Shimmer Fix Iridescent Fixing Spray as well. One is iridescent, one is glowy, you know, dewy. So it's up to whichever look you want to go for. But that one is, God damn it. I'm coming back. Hold on a minute. Right, I'm back. Thank goodness for that normal hair in your face kind of thing. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I just thought cutting corners. Right, so that's the collection. So whatever you're interested in, you can give it a try. You've had a closer look at the palette as well and see all the different shades. I mean, personally, when I open this, I mean, I like the fact that it kind of is snazzy and all that stuff, and that's great. But when I open this, I kind of think this is basically a reloaded eyeshadow palette. And so £10 seems a bit steep for the packaging. However, it is a specific collection, so you know, that's what it is. But I'm just saying, hello, £8 might be in a better price, but and I'm just going to go with a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M504 brush, and I am actually going to go for let's see, I'm going to go for this baby here, and let's see, just going to dab in. There is quite a bit of colour payoff without too much fallout at all, actually. And I'm not being precise, I'm just using eye primer, P. Louise Eye Base, shade number 8. Okay, I'm just setting the primer in place. I'm using a brush that I've used before, which I know I've used for powder, just to set everything. I prefer it that way rather than having it tacky. And so far, it's not going very well, is it? So completely disorganized. And it's 3 o'clock and I've got to edit this and upload it as quickly as I can. No, enough talking. Right, going back in, tapping away, not too much fallout. Let's see. Okay, so I can see pigment. It's not one that hits you in the face like wow. So I think initially I've had better pigment in other Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. So far I'm not seeing the I'm thinking maybe the formula is really different and that's why it costs a bit more, but so far no, but it is still pigmented and it is buildable. Next shade is going to be this brown here, and I'm going to concentrate that in my crease line. I'm using the Zoeva 228 brush, and as to the shade, buildable, warm, but you can easily control that, which is not bad. Not everyone always wants kind of like intense pow in your face kind of color, so if you can build it up, that's not a problem at all, so I can't complain about that. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to tap again into the brown. This one, ooh, now this one is really pigmented. Ooh, wow. Okay, and I'm going to just start building the shade in my crease line from the outer corner, and I'm looking down to make sure that that's really intense in my crease line. I've got a bit of fluff on my eyelid. There you go. And if you're wondering, I've already got foundation in place. This is the Juvia's Place foundation in the color Malawi. That's it. I nearly forgot. So this is quite pigmented and it blends really well with the other shade. It doesn't move about. You don't lose the intensity of the colors, which is good. So I've lost the brighter shade at the top, the intensity of that. So I'm just going back in. And I'm just going to go right the perimeter where the brown meets the other shade and just warm things up a little bit, just gently blending. Next is this grey shade. And I'm just using a Makeup Addiction pencil brush. It doesn't say which one it is, but it's quite dense. Hopefully this focuses. There you go. And I'm just going to gently, because it's quite a dense brush, I'm just tapping very gently, and I'm just going to start building that shade on the outer corner of the eye. Back in using the same brush now with the dark grey / black. I'm just tapping very gently and I'm just going to intensify that in the crease line. There you go. And just being really, really gentle. Quite happy with how it's looking at the moment. I am going to go for this grey here, which is this one. And then we can move on to that one afterwards. So let's give it a try. And I'm just going to place that here. I'm quite happy with that actually, just using my finger. Look at that. Yep. So I'm going to go in now with the lighter shade and I'm going to try and be very careful with it. Ooh. And somehow the formula wise, this feels a lot softer than the other grey shade. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. So I'm just going to pull the eye and then press and then drag it. Oh, look at that. Oh, Oh, now if only all the others were exactly the same formula, I would, without a shadow, without turn around right now and say, this is definitely worth your 10 quid. Bloody hell, look at that. Wow. Now I'm just going in with a flat brush just to try and neaten things up a little bit. I'm not pushing the brush too hard, just barely getting any product. And I'm just going to place that on the inner corner of the eye and try and using a smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe, oh gosh, which one is this? It's one of the Morphe small blending brushes. I am going to tap back into the brown and the dark grey, mix the two together and just go over the line. I actually don't want the effect of a cut crease because this is so bright and so light that a cut crease just with my kind of shaped eyes will just make it so garish and drag queen like. I'm going to go for the dark shade first, and I'm just going to use one of the brushes I used earlier, the small detail brush, and just fluffing it to get rid of any kind of brown product. Yeah, and then I'm just going to keep that very, very close to my waterline. Going in with the bright shade, I'm just going to tap that just where it meets the black. Finally, for you guys that is, I'm just going to go and tap into the brown, and what I'm going to do is between where the bright pinky, reddy, orangey shade meets the black, I'm just going to gently blend between the two. Alright, I'm just gonna go and finish off my face, and then you guys will be able to see the finished look, and I'll give you my thoughts about this palette. Why do I always do that? I always end up just, there is a smell to the gloss. And actually it doesn't, the applicator doesn't grab as much as I would expect it to. So here is the finished look. Right, first of all, with the gloss itself, it's gloss. I mean, it smells nice, but to be honest, I find it a bit annoying. The applicator, you have to keep dipping in and dipping in and dipping in. Don't get me wrong, you don't want something that's gloopy and too much comes out, but at the same time, you don't seem to get enough on the applicator to be able to just, you know, do it a couple of times or 3 times and you're done. No, you have to keep dipping back in and dipping back in, and no. And yeah, but it's glossy, it's clear. There isn't, I mean, it's non-sticky, but you know, there isn't really anything else that I think, yeah, any clear gloss, you know, a good quality one would do. I mean, if you've got the Colourpop ones, then you're good to go. You've got Kiko one, you're good to go. You've got NYX, you're good to go. There's nothing special about this particular gloss that I went, that, you know, maybe it looks different on the other end when you're seeing it, but for me, it's gloss. It's just, that's just it. So here are the swatches, and honestly, some of these are just, the shimmers are just stunning. They're so soft, formula perfect for just applying over your eyes, your eyelids. In one swipe you are good to go, especially this shade here. This got the softest formula, and so I really can't complain when it regards to quality of the shadows, especially the shimmers. They really do show on the skin. The mattes, you need to build a map, I mean, as you can see clearly from this one here and this one here, but you know, that's fine. It's not an issue having to build your shades up. At least you can control what you're doing and spend more time, less time having to try and, you know, kind of blend things in and so on. So yeah, so great. So I would say, I mean, I was looking for a great palette, and I'm quite happy with the actual quality of the shimmers, especially. And I would say it's a yes. I wish it was probably around £8. For me, that would be a lot happier with that. But it still is a palette I was looking for. I was trying to look around for a grey palette, and really this is more representative of the packaging on the outside. Unlike the other eyeshadow palettes last time, the purple one, I can't remember what it's called, where I was expecting some proper real popping purples which reflected what was on the design on the outside, and when I went in it was a bit of a disappointment. This one's got more greys and a variation of greys, and I'm quite happy with that. I'm not too sure what the green is doing now, to be honest, but you can't have everything, and I would say yes, it's worth it. So let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think of the finished look and the lip gloss, if you have something to say about it. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and you guys will see me soon. Hopefully there'll be a video tomorrow, but I think it will be late because I'm filming it tomorrow. I'm trying to edit it at the same time. Sorry, but other than that, people, stay safe, be happy, and you guys will see me